All right. We have seen Skellige have its very first queen. Apparently, my there we go. Cursor doesn't want to hang out in the screen. We got one more place I want to visit, which is here. And then we're getting off of Skellige. Screw this place. Good work, Roach. Keep doing Roach things. I guess we go here and then into here. I can only imagine that this place is underground, and that's all I've got. So I was going to stream earlier today, do a little game stuff, but I decided to just kind of hunker down and focus. In reality, though, I ended up just messing with AI images for the entire day, and I achieved almost nothing. Lots of self-education, but basically no code. Although I did find a few bugs, and I fixed them while I was at it, so that's cool. I released a playable version of the game on my Discord, and it has all completed images, which is pretty exciting. So there's no more placeholders. So I think tomorrow, assuming I don't have anything better to do after I do my hunt around for different things, it'll be card designing day. I gotta figure out all the mechanics that are involved. So I think this is the thing with the ghosts, right? And I end up getting a lot of the way down, but then I end up getting stuck somewhere. I think that's how this works. Like there's a wall I just can't pass. Which means there's probably another way in somewhere else. Maybe? Maybe I'm being too optimistic about this whole process. Now, I've killed the vast majority of the ghosts already, so don't think I need to do too much more swishing and swashing. Yeah, this is where things get stuck, right? So I think the place of power that I want to get to is in there. So the real trick is, how do I get there? Is asking for your social security number? That's just a feature. Don't worry about it. I suppose in reality, I should have included like a hash. $1,000 per stream. Yeah, okay. Do people actually fall for this crap? I don't even know why I stream on Kick. Like 99% of the things that go on there are bots, because there's no tool to filter like Twitch has. I can filter words, but that's it. It is part 27. I just don't bother to update the Twitch message. The only time I update the Twitch title is when I'm switching between categories. So let's say I did game development streaming earlier in the morning. Well, I would have swapped it over to be The Witcher for the evening, but it's just too much of a pain in the ding dong to swap it back and forth just for that number change, and nobody cares, right? Like, the fact that you even noticed is unbelievable. Like actual sorcery. So the real timeline is on YouTube. If you want to see the actual title for things, that's where you go. Buddy cares. Buddy Christ. We were talking about Dogma the other day. What else? I was watching... What reminded me of Dogma? Sandman. That's what I was watching. Sandman's weird. To be fair, most of Neil Gaiman stuff is weird. I don't even know if I finished watching the American Gods series either. I don't know. You're flooding the battle space, the smugglers. I'm actually interested to see if people can figure out the game mechanics without an explanation, because the AI right now just plays its entire thing instantly, basically. So you just see the cards flip around. Nobody's gonna know what the bar on the left is. And then, you know, the cards don't always explain themselves, right? So this is kind of suspicious. There is a boat there. I wonder if there's a way in that way. I've never actually watched Anger Management. I haven't watched, you know what I actually watched for the first time? I watched a couple episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And the cringe level was off the charts. Actually uncomfortable. This is why I have a really hard time watching The Office, for example. It's just cringe humor, right? It's a massacre! I didn't mind Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was not as cringy as I expected. I mean, there was some cringe stuff, but it was never, you know, 100% stupid cringe. It was just, I don't know. It explains a lot, dude. Basics. Charlie is a gift. Is Charlie the charismatic guy who just is borderline sociopath? Or was it the... Can't keep them straight. The short idiot. Frank? Oh, Charlie's the guy who keeps getting scammed into doing all the nonsense jobs, right? Mark, I think, is the guy who, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Can't keep it straight. Doesn't really matter. Oh, there is an entrance here. Ah! I find the entrance and then I explode. Okay, we've discovered the secret to success here. We just need to mount and climb a little bit better. Do you like my banging music track, Data Basics? There's a reason I'm not a musician. The one thing I'm super proud of in that clip, that music track, is it's a perfect loop. It is actually perfect. The implication? What? The first thing I added once I added the music to the game was I added a button to mute it. Yeah, that was priority one once I added it, because I'm like, if I'm getting sick of this, somebody else is gonna get sick of it. Wait, how do I open this thing? I don't know, man. I was barely paying attention and I didn't start at the beginning of that. Do I have to see it? I don't think so. Like, I haven't even watched Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones or anything past The Witcher Season 1. I'm just out of touch. I gotta imagine that this is gonna be some quest for later. Am I missing out though? How many points? For what? No, we don't watch stuff anymore because CatJam got me a DMCA strike after having me watch something. And it wasn't even good content. It was like some robots mimicking sex or something. It was weird. Ah, you lose. Good work, Data Basics. How'd you get so wrecked? Did you not use your attack, or did you just push end turn over and over and over again? Yeah, you must have done literally nothing. It's the only way you could have gotten in this state. Yeah, on the bottom right, there's a red number. Yeah, exactly. It's like some weird social experience. You've flooded the battle space with smugglers and ended your turn. So you got a whole bunch of resources and then you never did anything. No, links aren't banned, but I'm not gonna do anything with them. So basically you let the computer beat the crap out of you for no reason, and that was that.
Here to fight. Come and have a chat with me.
Let's go face the champion of champions.
Oh, the mutant, eh? Don't make a face. It's good you're one. Ordinary bloke never stand a chance against the champion of champions. You have come to challenge him, haven't you?
I'm not react contenting, man.
Had to fight a bear earlier. Bit surprised.
Go with him. He'll lead you where you need to go.
Behold, the champion of champions.
Literally nothing. Oh, it's a rock troll.
A very well developed rock troll. This supposed to be a fist fight?
Aye, fists.
Perfect.
Course, we provide a dignified funeral, observing the rituals of the Challenger's Creed.
Current champion's a troll. Everybody all right with that? No one's got a problem?
Why would they? He's an honourable troll. Came and said he wanted to fight, and the previous champion agreed. That'd be Zama, known also as Sandylocks. And he got the name even before the troll planted him in the dirt head first.
Troll have a name?
We wager he does, but he'll not reveal it till he's defeated. He's a troll errant.
Troll errant.
Won't say much if he doesn't.
Did you trolls
survive
play
the fight.
Gwent? I wish.
Aye, fair enough. But I wager he don't imagine he'll lose. And maybe, as he's a troll, he don't imagine much at all. Doubt logic's his strong suit.
This troll and I have more in common than I'd like to admit.
I want to fight the champion of champions.
What do they call ye?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm ready to fight.
Geralt of Rivia.
Are we inspiring
time
this
to
child to
begin.
become a pit brawler? Do Witcher trolls regenerate? No, they do not. I don't even need to set them on fire. This quest is actually getting dumber and dumber. Everybody's looking at each other. What's so special about that kid? This guy needs a dental plan. This is some Dark Souls crap. Oh! Oh my gosh! This is gonna take some doing. That was nonsense. This game. I can use potions, strangely enough. Interesting. All right.
That's quite a punch. Gotta grant him that.
I'm awed. I'm awed you're still standing, frankly.
We're gonna get back in there. All right. Hello, sunshine. It's clear that I need to cheat my face off. Let's do it. Let's see what decoctions I've got. This wyvern decoction is maybe the spice. The toxicity. All right, let's do this. All right, round 2. Wait, am I not allowed to fight him again?
Out of me sight.
What the crap? You can only fight it once? Screw that. I'm gonna save scum my way to great justice on this one. All right, now that I know that potions are allowed. All right. Let us see what we can do. I wonder if the decoction actually works. That was some garbage. I'm not convinced it's actually working, but whatever. Yeah, my damage is not going up at all, is it?
Stench.
Why's everybody screaming? It's a fight. You done yet? Holy crap. Just keep punching them. Save the children. From what? Yeah. Okay.
I did it.
Geralt of Rivia, you've defeated the champion of champions in fair combat. Earned the right to bear the title yourself. This very eve,
Why are they
I'll send
fighting
word to
people?
the four corners of the world. The title is yours, as is the champion's prize.
All right, I guess. Attack. Alright, that wasn't really worth it, to be honest. I kind of want to fight the crowd for sure. Alright, let's go to the guys and collect my fee. Hey, Gunnar.
Greetings.
Business is booming for as I can see.
Better believe it. Every man and his hound wants to fight in the cursed arena.
My cut of the proceeds must have grown sizable.
And how? Here,
Always a pleasure doing business in Skellige.
come again, eh? Great things are bound to happen here. Mark my words.
I hope they do. Good luck.
1 experience point. Hell yeah.
Branded for our son's shorted bear, I think.
Okay, so I have no way to get into that north thing yet. It looks like a elf thing, so maybe I don't need to worry about it right now. Let us head back to the mainland. There are 2 more Gwent cards to get my hands on. There's a lot of rando stuff. Actually, the real question is, where is the Griffin gear? I guess we could also consider doing these things. I don't know what this is all about. The DLC here. Lots of possible options. I don't want to do this actually. Actually, we're going there anyway for the ugly baby, right? All right. Sounds like a plan. Valen, and then somewhere in the middle. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I can admire Geralt's equipment. They're really talking about his junk.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns.
There's an elven burial ground? Hell yeah.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
It's true, it has been a while.
Goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army. Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor.
This is true. And they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor, heavy, able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith. Oh, that's another story.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Sounds good to
That's what
me.
it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kicky Moors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Well, let's do it.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid, and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus.
Well,
And I'll
Database
craft
X,
armour for you, lots
I'm
of
giving
it.
you credit for the
kind no
first
other
one
armourer
to
can.
post a game outcome, regardless of the outcome. Griffin in the Highlands.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's mad.
Actually, I guess you also have the dubious honor of being the best player in the world right now. Oh, God. It's all a matter of perspective, right? Yeah, you are ranked. You are number one. I mean, your elo's probably not great, but you know, that's what it is. I've got so much work to do on that stupid thing. Oh no, level 7 bandits. Whatever will I do? Fist all of you. Get wrecked, nerd. The bush is very strangely lit. It's like it's two bushes in one or something. Hey, Mr. Art Griffin.
That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast.
With any luck, I'll be able
Seems
to get him
Mom
while he's
didn't teach
sleeping.
this little griffin not to play with its food.
Pretty sure he's up on the hill, right? Yeah. Flame on. Wow. much gaming. Very wow. I love chopping the heads off of things. Oh, interesting. Is this the Peller? I'm gonna get distracted for a moment. It's like Tears of the Kingdom all over again. I'm like, I'm gonna find the dragons, and then spent like 4 days just wandering around. Some sort of weird version of gamer ADHD. Ugh. Wait, this was the old woman or something, right? Something like that.
At last, will ye forgive me?
Already have.
Oh, funny. Oh, sweet. Let's put that away. How's Princess doing?
White Wolf.
Could you...
Oh yeah, sweet. Anything else left? Allspice? Sure. And this Quaberth crap? Bam. One more thing constructed and done. Serenia, I think, is apparently a struggle. Oh, I'm almost to the end. Will be a good day when I no longer need to craft crap. Excuse me. Okay. That was kind of fun, I guess. Let's go to Blackburrow.
Plowing hangover.
Just don't drink so much.
Show me what.
I should have sold more stuff, actually. Guess I'm not actually carrying that much fate. Wait, why is this not on me? The heck?
Solo.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh yeah, I guess I equipped that after I discovered that that one fight was just a one-time thing. What a bunch of cheese. Get rid of the cavalry things. Guess I can just start getting rid of some of these stones that I'm never going to use. I wonder if the chance to freeze is actually useful.
So long.
Does it affect the Ard cast, maybe? Dude's working too hard. All right, let's go and check this out.
Which one? About the fairy or the unicorn?
Kid's got some messed up tastes. All right, let's go talk with this chick. See this amazing chunk of armor that Fergus is gonna make.
How may I?
So.
You're back. So, got the acid?
Did I ever?
Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Beautiful.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armorer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armor for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
I'll wear it.
Geralt,
It's fine.
will you help?
Let's go for it. Sure.
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Pretty swanky. Oh boy. Oh,
Does this
rest in
look
peace.
to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit.
Compensate them, man. He looks pretty dead. I mean, you missed, buddy. But you're...
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armor fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armor would protect you. Admit it.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin Acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armor will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
So, can I get my master crafted armor so I get these abilities?
Geralt!
Need some armor.
Superior Griffin armor? What the hell's Grandmaster level anyway? Damn it. I have none of this!
What are you selling?
Oh, she's got some bank. Alright. Let us see what I can get rid of. Basically nothing. Perfect.
Take care now.
So where is this Griffin armor? Where is it? Okay. Let's just go to the quartermaster.
Fancy a...
Nope. I killed the Arch Griffin.
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Kill some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. We've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
Perfect. Well, let's go see Uma.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
25 crowns. Not even worth getting out of bed for.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
You see my Sith Lord
Fine.
face?
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
I would have been willing to give like, I don't know, $50 for him. I guess occasionally we gotta play the thug.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
What?
That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
What? Poor friggin' frog.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Oh, the sores. Yeah. Oh, dinner.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Tuh. So is Uma Ciri, the elf mage.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
I don't know, man.
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
What else is new?
Ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
I guess Yennefer didn't exactly sweet talk him.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron.
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Sick. 4,000 crowns.
Fine.
This audience is over.
That was actually a good chunk of change. We're definitely not bringing her back here.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
Do I actually have to ride there? Flap, flap, flap. A week! Holy balls. Yeah, I'd be tired too. Oh boy.
Oh there, Roach.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
How do you keep this thing hidden?
Quite a while.
Too long.
Spin to win.
Your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Hmm.
Yen's here already?
And how?
You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing?
No.
She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Huh.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
That's her first order of business.
She didn't tell you.
She told us what she
Screw you,
needs to lift
Triss.
the curse,
And the bed
not
you
what's
came in
supposed
on.
to do with it, despite our asking.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Would never dream of it. Alright. Guess I got a whole bunch of chores to do. Maintaining this place must be the biggest pain in the dick. This is quite the walk. Oh, I could have played Gwent against Lambert here. Wait, can I play Gwent against the other guy? That'd be pretty awesome.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Good work, Lambert.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the 3rd crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know.
Very
you
blunt.
lost your memory. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Fine. What do I do?
Splendid.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me Forktail spinal
When
fluid.
did we
The
ever
other
stop
was to
using
fortify
that
the
word?
factory with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right.
Whatever.
How do I find the source?
The chirping thing, right?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
The facial expression was amazing.
One more thing.
Do I get a hug?
Thank you, Geralt.
Nice afterthought. All right. There must be so many mosquitoes in here. To be actually awful. All right.
Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shit. Lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Mr. Uma?
Getting warmer.
Ugliest man alive? Uma?
Can we talk? How can I help you? So long. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Oh.
So. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
Mounted Witchering just never took off.
Hmm.
Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Mounted Witchering just never took off. Disturbance is coming from there.
The entirety of it? Some of it's pretty awful.
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
I guess it's like having a conversation with a dog or something.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
Oh,
So
good.
we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate Sabola's breach? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
I don't actually know where that or when that happened. It's been a long time since I played the other games.
We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
It's effective. Does anybody actually do that? Like just huck a stick of dynamite in the middle of a lake? It's okay, I'll protect you, Lambert. Friggin' harpies, yo. What's he getting all worked up about?
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Is there any sorcerers that Geralt hasn't banged at this point?
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes. Drowned corpse. Whatever mutilated it sure wasn't human.
Interesting. There's another quest here for some reason. All right. Hello, drowners. Did Lambert just blast with Ard?
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need.
They're not so bad. Everything burns the same. Magical. Do. Okay.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times, believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
I'm okay with this. Should have just swam. Would have been easier. All right, let's have a little heart-to-heart.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Does anybody like each other in this Witcher trio?
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking.
Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, Drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Godling, maybe?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Well, what's the worst case scenario? I get, what, shanked by something? Ugh. Alright. Siren?
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the Foglets to take care of now.
Foglets are pretty rude, not gonna lie. I'm actually surprised I can't light them up. Ow, jeez. Actually problematic. Fun at least, I guess.
Illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Geralt?
I'm rocking toxicity again. Man, this Witcher life. Liver must be absolutely fried by now. What's even the point of drinking cat? This place is actually pretty bright as far as caves in this game go.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A Witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I see.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Speartip.
Nah, I kind of want to kill him.
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Hey,
Something
Spirit
tells me he's
Tip.
not gonna like this.
Yeah, let's go say hi. Where is he?
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Yeah, he's definitely over there. All right, let's do this. Is he a rock troll?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up. You miss me, Norse son?
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Hello, Rio and
Don't remember?
friends.
Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
What was on the menu tonight? A little Tekken grinding, maybe? Hope everybody's doing well on this lovely Monday evening. Doing a little Witcher action. Dragon's Dogma. Definitely on my radar one day, but I'm not burning $100 for that nonsense.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Awesome.
Still trouble ahead.
I've heard good things.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Man, I barely remember Dragon's Dogma 1. All I remember is picking up my pawns and like hurtling them off of cliffs. And she came back and was like, I'm so clumsy, master.
Never known a troll to do that.
It's a trap. You're gonna throw rocks at me.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Oh. Hi. This Troll Mountain.
I'm got 80 hours in this game, and I'm not even touching the DLC yet.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing.
Enjoy the meal, man.
Say, thing 2 do. Thing 3 do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
I'm good at grinding, man. You just turn off the brain and you go for it.
Before they stone us to death.
But I like getting stoned. Yeah. Alright. Bonk. Did Lambert follow me? Oh, there he is.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchessy Castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not
The
here.
writing is awesome.
We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Try rock throw. Witcher thief strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make.
No face make.
We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Ick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Later, nerds.
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
They're inverted nerds. Like negative nerds.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
There we go.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axii, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axii. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel, and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Huh.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our
It's
destiny.
true.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, Well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Phylactery is just positively humming with power now.
Witcher with no swords, like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Which is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt.
Just shouting at the guy. Just gotta pack it in his brain there. Yeah, let's just go back to the fortress.
Right, let's get back.
After you, sir.
We can do those other quests later.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else is left to keep recently.
It's true. 400 experience points. That's pretty good. Go and get that wolf gear. Although I'm never gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I almost committed suicide. Really? Is it all the way up there? Oh, I'm gonna kill myself again. We're good. How do I get up there? I've climbed higher mountains before. Ugh. Okay. This might be more difficult than I anticipated. No, you can do it. You can do it. Run, jump, roll. There we go. Okay. Next up. Yeah. Sick. Saved myself a lot of walking time.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Guess we might have to do a little bit of parkour. Oh boy. Yeah. It's professionalism. Okay.
Might want to look around some.
Oh, I'm looking all right. Wow, so much fancy loot. Okay. A letter of apology. His name's CPR. Interesting. Oh, it's a portal.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Do I though? Let me guess. It was actually up there somewhere and I missed it because I didn't have the quest. All right, let's go up there and take a look. Dubs, how's it going, man? Oh, wait.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. One's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
I mean, I can't just yeet myself into it. Am I getting the dubs? I don't know, man. I spent like half the day trying to get some dude's fingers to look appropriate on an image I generated. Half a day for fingers. This is what happens when you're not an artist.
Right. Now to activate it. Works. Who would have thunk?
Alright. Yeet. That was a leap of faith and a half. Oh. Hello. Ow! Friggin' rude. Yeah, dang fingies indeed. Look at it this way. By the time I actually start to make cards based on other people, maybe I'll be a professional, right? Assuming I even want to do that. I don't know yet. It's an interesting idea, though. So how does one get out of this mess? Okay. Totes my goats. Oh, okay. Whoop. I have found a way. Jeez. What do you envision yourself as? A scholar? A warrior? A potato farmer? Are you a rancher? Like a Pokemon master? Oh, the gardener. That's what it is. I can't even believe that I missed out on that opportunity. Horticulturist. A troll? I mean, that's also accurate. I don't really like these tracking missions a lot. I mean, they're thematic and all, but could be better. What do we need for all these things? At least he doesn't have an underscore in his name anymore.
That's his horse. What's its name? Footprints. Scorpion and hoofprints. Beautiful animal. A goat. Interesting.
Forktail's bait.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to find out others. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Well.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench.
Oh, living the dream. I could have probably just followed the road, right?
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Little bleeder.
Tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
How's it going, buddy? You ready for some Gwent? I haven't played a single round this session.
As for
I've got an
forktails,
itch.
bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it
No, little bleeder.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard.
We will save the goat. I don't know, man.
Damn it! It's taking off. Hit the wings.
I can't attack this target. Okay. I'm gonna chase it. Where's it going? Run!
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him. Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
Living the dream. Into the cave. Start the hunt.
Lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Done and done.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Oh.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up. Yes, Wolf?
No, I'm good. Can I just talk to the guy and warp back? No? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, Spinal Tap. Heavy metal.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to care
No,
more
you.
wins.
Let's go.
Man, this would be quite the intense ride. What if I can get there on one stamina bar? I'm pretty sure I'm fairly maxed out on horse equipment, right?
Come on.
Slow now. Whoa.
Easy peasy.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Come on, not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
What's he gonna do? Give me crowns or something? Who cares? Yay, I've got 5 points that I don't really know what I want to spend them on because I don't have any slots. Like, what's the point? Oh, I've actually got a thingy. Boop. Increase that sign intensity? Hell yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Wah! Okay. These doors are way more annoying than they need to be. Can I play Gwent against you?
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers.
I'm definitely prettier, though.
Ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 100, 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Doesn't skip leg day.
This sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a Katakan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
No Gwent?
Yes, Wolf?
Hold this.
Bah!
No reaction to diamond.
All the way up the stairs.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What
Have
was
a
it?
night, Wabu. I'm
Dimeridium
gonna be going to
bombs.
bed soon
Lambert
too.
left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Can you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Let's give it a go. My money's on Elven Mage, not Ciri.
Listen, everyone. All is in place.
I don't know who else it
We
could
may begin.
possibly be.
Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Seems to be having a good time.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Oh boy.
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely.
She's what, 110 or something?
Can we join them afterwards? In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
I only need about 3 minutes max. I can't even imagine spending 3 hours. Oh, right in there. Shield your eyes, kids. M-rated content. Why is Geralt still wearing shorts, huh? Witchers have 3 swords, not 2. Uh-oh. What's this all about? Some weird symbology thing? Oh boy. You can do it, dear. Oh, yeah.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business.
Whole bunch of noises.
Ian, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caridin?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel, that Catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A Catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Electrolytes.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only—
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what—
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because—
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first— how do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Yes, Mom. We're ready.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
My God. I thought that was Yennefer for a moment. About a round of cards? Hell yeah.
Round of cards.
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
I'm gonna get some Gwent in after all.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
I'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table.
Amazing.
What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I had 2 cards left to get, but I'm pretty sure I have everything I can possibly get that even matters. Bam, 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 bam. Still can't decide which group is better. If it's the Northern Realms, just because they have better quality spies, or if it's Nilfgaard because the leader ability is better and the spies are more plentiful, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Snowy. How's life on your end of the country? This is probably the worst possible hand. See where it goes. Just go maximum quality, I guess. Doesn't look like he has anything that's worth even thinking about. All sadness recently? That sucks. Figuring it out though. I find the beginning of the year is always awful for me, and then it kind of gets better, and then it just punches me in the face come January again. Am I gonna get scorched? It feels like it. Yeah, why does this guy have all the fun stuff? Alright, I'm just gonna pass here and let him do whatever he wants. I'm doing okay. Should be a busy week, but it'll be a good busy. Hopefully this chapter of my life will get resolved in a good way. And then, let's see where the next challenge comes from. Now we're cooking with gas here. I have a little facial hair, but I'm always pretty young looking. I actually think I look pretty good right now. My hair is phenomenal. And I have no idea why. I think it's because I'm not using the bad shampoo anymore. Mr. Dean, wants to kidnap you on the road trip. Could be fun. Where's he taking a road trip to? I am the Gwent Master.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel, he doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boys.
Oh,
right.
road trip to San Diego and
Listen,
LA.
There's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me.
That'll be quite the drive.
Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel.
It'll be okay. Just
Still
make sure that you wear
waterfront
your kidney
I'm a
guards.
sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
We actually had that problem in this game.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago, when the snow stayed around until Beltane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right, one Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper. on a
Panda went to bed. Maybe.
So, watch this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her, whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
A bird might actually be awake now and work. He's been up early lately.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but...
I love you, man.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Yeah.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Amazing.
Eskel!
Yeah, he's pretty sloshed. I do not miss the feeling of being drunk. Holy crap. I drank an entire mid-sized bottle of Crown Royal one night.
Get out here!
I could not even look at food until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. Man, he was just staggering all over the place here.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
Got no Riz? Who needs Riz? Did he just head outside?
Chop, chop.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded warrior. Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference as I see it.
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Goat's just munching on him.
Hey, look. There he is.
2 shots of whiskey? Man, you're a lightweight.
Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Plowing the goat.
Sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. 3 of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a 4th. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
This is not a good idea.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey,
Relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
Good night.
I can't think of a worse idea. Didn't even make it upstairs.
Damn. What a dream.
Well, looks like Uma didn't change.
See, everyone's up and at him.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially.
All right.
No effect at first, but as
Is
he
that the
dropped into deep
almost committing suicide method, Kalervi?
a sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir.
Maybe I'll go on YouTube and check it out
I
later.
apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we
do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
All right, friends. It has been almost 2.5 hours, and it is pretty late. That was probably the best sequence so far.
Complex calculations. Extrapolated some data.
Yen does get mad, but there's no real consequences. All right, sounds good. All right, take care of yourselves, everybody. Have yourself a great night, and hopefully the week only gets better from here. See you around.